Hello, hello, everyone. Look, we're on time. It's exactly 8 o'clock. Now, that is amazing. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today, whether it's your first time or you are a returning um, fellow YouTuber. We so appreciate you being here. We're going to continue to work on our Spellbinder Advent calendar. Now, just as a reminder, you do not need to have the calendar to craft along with us at all. But it's always fun to be here and to learn all kinds of new possibilities and ideas, right? So, this is the Spellbinders Crafty Advent Calendar, and we are now up to October. Well, we're up to the 9th because today is the 9th. Hey, Jenny.
Hello.
So,
Hi.
we opened up the 9th last night. For those of you who were here, you got to see what that was. And again, all the videos are available so you can follow us through the entire journey. But number 9 was this beautiful bag of iridescent. Look at that. Oh, iridescent sequins. So stinking cool. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Deborah. Hi, guys.
Hello. Hello again.
Oh, good, Deborah. I'm happy to hear because we're going to learn some more. So we're going to make a shaker card today. So if you've never made a shaker, I need for you to go ahead and if you want to craft along, very simple supplies, you're going to need a paper line. So let me move. Hello, hello, Tracy. Grab yourself a paper line. I am going to be using the Cecilia from Ciao Bella, which is one of the lines that we discussed yesterday. And I was looking for a 6x6, and it just so happens that I did have one. So it's going to work out perfect. So pick a line that you want to use, some kind of decorative paper. We're only going to need a page and then some ephemera to decorate, or a page or two, I should say. You are also going to need some adhesive foam. Okay, you need strips, not dots. Because if you do dots, you're going to be there all day long. I mean, if that's all you have, that's all you have. But if you have either rolls or, any of the strips, those are even better. Okay. And then you're going to need some acetate. So I picked some acetate sheets. We're only going to need a small piece. And of course, I say a small piece, but it all depends. Hey, Betty. Welcome back.
Hi,
it all depends on how big of a shaker you want to make, because you might want to make a card or a journal cover or a picture frame. In our case, we're working on ATCs, which stands for Artist Trading Cards, if you've never heard of them. So each day with Spellbinder, we are using whatever the surprise is and creating ATCs, which are 2.5 by 3.5. So they're fairly small, like a baseball card size. This was last night. So now we're going to step into number 9, which is the gorgeous iridescent. So I'm going to be working on this size. You can work on any size you want, okay? And the piece of acetate you need will depend on what size you want to work with, okay? All right. So the first thing I'm going to need is going to be a focal image. Oh, why am I all upside down and discombobulated? So let me get an ATC so you guys can see the size. Oh, I almost forgot. Well, the most important part of a shaker is you're going to need something to shake, right? So in this case, we're working with this gorgeous sequence, but you can also use any sequence you have, or confetti, or like I have a whole box here of awesomeness. Like, for example, we have the Prima micro beads that I could use, right? They look like that. Those are great for shakers. I have glass beads as well. These are great for shakers. I have like little sequence packs like these. Those are great for shakers. Or you just might have like little party sequins. All those are great. So whatever you have that we can shake, 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 go ahead and grab some of those. Okay, so this is an ATC size. It's a 2.5 by 3.5. So I am looking for an image that I'm going to be able to put on part of my, let me go ahead and show you what I mean, actually. It could be the rabbit. I'm looking for anything. One second. I'm looking for my little ATC finder thing. I just played with it last night. Did I put it back? Can you believe I lost that thing again, Madison?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Hi, Arlene.
Hi, Arlene. I'd lose that thing if it was attached to my forehead. What on earth did I do with it? No. Anyway, I can't find it. I'm just going to move on.
Not sure.
Yeah, me neither. Anyway, I'm looking for an image that I can still have some of the image and yet enough of a clear area for the shaker, right, to take place. So these could work. This could work. These could even work because, again, I don't have to use the full flowers. I could just use, a partial amount of the flowers, and then the shaker would be in the back. I could use the cactus. Pretty much anything will work, guys. So just kind of look through whatever paper you've chosen and pick your favorite. And again, I always tell everyone, look, do a first one as a prototype. If you love it, awesome. If it's just for trial, then you know what? You have a ton more that you can do. Here, it's even a smaller flower. So my question to you guys now is, do we want to do lemons? Do we want to do birdie? Or do we want to do flowers? I don't think I want to do the rabbit. It's a hare, actually, I think. Yeah, so let's pick just from here so we can move on. So again, this is where let me start a poll and you guys can vote. How's that? You ready to vote? This is where you guys come in and you're so crucial because you guys help me so much. Hang on. Image. Do we do lemons? I'll show them to you up close as well. Do we do bird or do we do flowers? Okay, now let me show them to you and then you guys can vote right in chat. So again, here are the flowers. So our sequence would be all in here, or our shaker. Lemon, we can either use just one or even use both, just like they have, and have the shaker in here. Birdie, we can have all of our shaker here. So which one do we want to use? Let's see. Right now, bird is winning. Flower and lemons are tied. Oh, bird's up again. It went down for a second. Ooh, they're catching up. Flowers and lemons are right there, neck and neck. All right. Ooh, 38. Now flowers and birds are tied. All right, the next vote that I see, because we got to break the tie, that's going to be the one we're going to go with. I know it is. But you know what? We can make 3. I just don't want to keep you guys all day and make 3. But they're so easy to make that, there's no reason why we can't even make 4. We just take this page. All right. End the poll right there. So the winner chicken dinner is bird. Okay. So let's go ahead and cut out this little guy right here. So go ahead. If you have an ephemera pack, that's even easier because you don't even need to do this, right? But I'm going to go the long route so that we all can see how this is done. Now, I'm going to decide what in this image I want to keep. I think I like all these flowers. And again, we might come back and trim some more. But I am going to fussy cut some of these beauties right here. If you guys are crafting along, do let me know in chat and say, yes, I'm making a shaker card. Again, very basic materials, a paper, and maybe some ephemera of choice, and then some adhesive foam strips, something to shake, 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 and a piece of acetate. That's it, guys. I know. It's like when you see shaker cards, they seem so impressive, right? Sometimes you're like, wow, that's cool. It is so easy. And we're going to do it now. Yay, Deborah's making one. Awesome. I'm happy to hear. I love it when you guys not only keep me company, but craft along, right? Okay. So I'm just getting an idea. How far do I want to come? Do I want to bring the bird out even more so I have more of a shaker window? Or do I want to keep him whole and still have a shaker window? Either way, I think looks nice. So I'm not too worried with it either way. Okay. So now that we've got that, I need a background. I need something. I ended up picking birds. So good choice. Yay, Riley. That's awesome. All right, perfect. So, and we're not going to throw this away because we don't throw anything away. At least I don't. Now let's pick a background piece. We could do tiles. Kind of a lot of blue, right? I think. We could though. We can do something like that, or even put that up there. See? So it's got, this would be down here. Golly, focus camera. This would be down here, and that would be at the top. So it's kind of looking at that. That's kind of neat. That's an idea. We could even use the roses coming down. So we could do 2 sets of ephemera. That's another option. We could it would look something like this. We could do something like that, where the birdie's looking at the flowers, which is very similar to what we did. Oh, here's a distressed corner. He could be just looking off to the corner. That's an option. We could, of course, just do a plain background as well. Ooh, look at that one. I think I'm in love with that for the background. Golly, that's beautiful. That just like jumped out at me. This one's got lemons. That's also, see, it's hard to make a decision because they're all amazing. I don't want the cactus. Now that's too pale. I think I like that. Think about all the sequins on there. Oh, I think that looks so good. Oh, but that's pretty too. See, this is the hardest part, guys. For me, look at how nice that looks. Like in a 3D format. That looks so nice. With sequins. Why can't I never make up my mind? It is painful for me. Nah, it's lacking something. Oh, this one's cool too. Look, with the lemons. See the problem? When you have beautiful paper pads, you don't know what on earth to choose. I swear, that is the hardest part in it all. That's too busy. Not bad. I go up to that. Not bad. They're all beautiful. Not too plain. Too plain. Too plain. Okay, so I've narrowed it down. I need a foreground, right? We can either do, we won't see this right here. It would be something like this. So blue and yellow border. We could do lemons, which is super cool. Right? With the blue. I think that looks really pretty. No, that's too plain. So that's 2. 3 with the lemons. Super cute as well. 4. with the blue plates, I guess we're going to call them. You can't get it wrong. It doesn't matter what we pick. Honestly, it will look amazing. We could do it this way so that he's looking at the flowers up top with the crackle in the back. That's actually kind of pretty. With the yellow sequins, that's not bad. All right. What did we say on this one? Oh, those are the florals. That's the same thing as here. And then the other one was this one. Him kind of looking up at that gorgeous tile up there. Okay. So, good luck. Help me. Join me in the pain of wanting it all. Which one? Do we feel like yellow and blue, lemons with the blue stripes, just the lemons, the plates, the flowers, or the tiles? Pick one. Help me. Number 9. Bird background 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is that? Andre, which one? The flowers? Bird background. I don't know which one. Okay, but flowers? Betty says plates. Okay, so I see 2. So how about this? Now, everybody in chat, you've helped me narrow it down. Betty and Deborah. Sorry, Andre, I'm not sure which one it is, my friend. So now, in chat, you guys are going to vote. I'm not even going to start a poll. You're just going to tell me plates or flowers. Which one? Go. Plates or flowers? All right, I see 1 for plate. Don't be shy. Everyone can vote. Flower. Okay, we're tied 1 and 1. Who's the tiebreaker? The next person that shouts it out is the tiebreaker. Flowers. Sold. Done. Okay, now we're going to cut that down to a 2.5 by 3.5. It's going to be 2.5 wide by 3.5 tall. And if we mess it up, you know what? There's more paper. So it's going to be okay. You know what? We need more white space than that. I need to see more white, and then that's going to be less flowers. Oh, that is kind of pretty, though. I'm not going to lie. But I think I need more. Let's do this. What is this? This could work. Let's try it. I want a little more white. No, I still want more white than that. That is not enough for me. Hold on 1 second, guys. Did we have something that was kind of plain? Like maybe this one? Or I'm going to do a combination. I'm going to combine the 2. Or let's cut 2.5 this way, all the way tall, and see if that could work. Okay. And then decide. No, see? Well, yeah, that could still work. I know, I'm talking to myself. I'm sorry. I have something in my head that I'm trying to process here. I think.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy. Okay. So if we went this way with it more out, because I'm going to create a frame. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then I'll just fussy cut the flowers and put them where I want. And were they the smallest ones we had? Yeah, they were. Huh? All right, let's fussy cut these really super quick and decide what part of this we want to keep. Because we're going to need some white space for the shaker, you know, to have a background. It doesn't have to be that way, by the way, because we could have picked the plates and that would have been a very busy paper. But I'm thinking since we have that beautiful crackle, why not go with it? It's my train of thought. I could be off. I might change my mind completely because, you know, that's what we do. Artist choice, I always say. I think I want to keep some of these smaller little flowers here. Okay. So if we go out here, we can still add whatever flowers we want on demand. All right, let's see how that's shaping up on the actual size. Birdie will come this way. Could have even done. Hang on 1 second, guys. I am still trying to decide on what I want.
Yeah.
I think I might do away with that one away altogether. Just do that and just do this. What do you think, Madison? She's going, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll keep the white here on the back. I wish I would have gotten some with the crackle on it, though. Did I keep anything with crackle? I wanted more of that crackle. Was that the only page with crackle? Oh. Well, this is kind of pretty. Hang on. Let's take it from this side, baby. I think so. Okay, I think we got it now. Did I cut all the way through? No, I did not. There we go. This is really pretty as well. So let's do this with this and this. See, so I ended up kind of piecing it all together anyway. Cool, cool. All right, something like that. And then we need a frame. So hopefully you guys have caught up since I've been playing with that mess. Now, for the frame, you can either do it with a die. So if you have a rectangular die that will fit your ATCs, excellent. If you do not, you can use your, what do you call that? Yeah, your trimmer, right? Or you can even use your stylus. Okay, I can find mine. Nope. Right, you can use your X-Acto cutting knife. Or let me see if I have a die that will cut this. And by the way, it doesn't have to be a rectangle. It could be other shapes. So this one could be a possibility. Oh, it could be an oval. Ovals will be kind of cool too. It could be maybe something like this. It could be anything, guys. Oh, that's a little small. Is that too big? Oh, that one's perfect. I'm trying to see what other shapes oh, how about these? These are super cool. It could be like a torn edge. That's a square. Here is another rectangle, but it's kind of small. I don't like that.
It is pretty small.
Yeah. It's a little too small. That's the one I was thinking about. Which one? Which die? Great minds think alike. You know what they say. Okay, so now what am I looking for? I've got my background. I know what it's going to be. I've got my decorations for the front. Now I'm thinking what kind of aperture I want for my shaker. Okay, it doesn't have to be very big, but do remember that you're going to have to hide your foam, your adhesive foam, right behind it. So just kind of know what you're working with. In my case, if I was working with this, that's not going to work. No way. But I do have some very skinny, narrow ones. And I even have even skinnier than those, right? Like the super, super skinny ones. So I can get away with just about anything. But again, consider that before you make your decision, right? So that's one choice. Here's another choice. That's this set right here. By the way, we have amazing dies. Not so much in the online store, but in the Etsy store, we have incredible dies. You guys should check that out. If you love die cutting, head over to the Etsy store. Same name, Spectrum Art Creations. That's where these are all from. This is a little too small. Yeah, although I love the double stitched, that's going to be too tiny. Yeah, it's not enough of a shaker window. So we're going to say no to that. What about this one? Yeah. That's actually pretty perfect. Look at that. Or we could also do an oval. This is why I can never have pretty nails. I try though. But every time I do my nails, this is what I do. And this is nothing compared to when we do mixed media, right? When we do mixed media, it's even worse.
Yeah.
Nope, not going to happen. Let's go this way.
Is Owen feeling any better, Jenny? I do like your nails though.
You like my nails?
Yeah.
Thanks. For the whopping 24 hours they're going to last.
Yeah.
We could do an oval as well. So that'd be pretty. All right. So then you guys decide, now that I've given you some ideas and suggestions, you guys decide on which one you want to use. We're going to experiment. I think I'm going to try the double stitched one and see how that looks. Again, I can cut it out of a solid color, or I can even use the same, scraps or whatever it is that we want to use to create that frame. So take a look at what you have. I think I'd like a nice dark blue because we have a lot of yellow going on. I think we need a punch of blue. Is that the same as this? Nope, that's another one. That's the same one. Yeah. I could just also go get a scrap piece of paper. But since we have this out and we're playing with it, ooh, look at that's also pretty. We can decide. Is that too dark? I think I'd like one of these too. I think I'm going to go with this one with the tiles and see how it looks. It might work. It might not. Okay. So now get your die. Get your paper trimmer. I'm going to bring my small one now because we're quickly running out of space as usual. We're notorious for doing so, right? When we craft.
You don't need blue. Really says.
I do, right? I do need blue. I agree. Does it matter? No, doesn't matter. I'm going to use my small one as well. And instead of using my shimmy, I'm going to go get my bubble.
No.
one of the tips that I shared with you guys, in case you haven't seen this tip floating around, is to recycle. Not only does it recycle, which is great, your any bubble package that you get, you simply place it underneath, and it will help you create the most perfect cuts every single time. It doesn't matter how intricate the die is. And yes, of course, we sell shimmies and stuff. And people might say, oh, that's silly. You should, kind of share what you have in the store. But you know what? I think it's great. It recycles, and I'm all for it. Okay, so we have this cutout, right, which we don't need right now. Not that we couldn't have saved this. By the way, if you wanted to do a 2-for-1, where's that ATC? We could have done this as the background and this as the front, and it would have looked like a continuous frame, right? But I'm looking for a punch of color. Oh, we could have flipped it over and done it that way. That was one of the ones we did consider. But here's what we've got so far. And I'm loving it. Okay. Let's focus in. I think that's perfect. That blue is perfect. I agree, Raylene. Okay, so that's it. If you guys are here with me, I'm going to ink up. I am going to, do I want to keep that border on the bottom? I think so. Right, Andre? So easy. We are going to trim some of those flowers eventually once it's all put together. But I am going to ink it up just a little bit. And
Hi, Teresa.
should we do blue or should we do brown? What blue choices do we have?
Hi, Teresa again.
Hello, Teresa. Uncharted Mariner, one of my favorites. Not really going to work.
Nope.
Salty Ocean also doesn't work. Oh, here we go. Ship Sapphire. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And again, this die set, if anybody's interested, is MD778 in our Etsy store. So you look for MD778. Okay. We are going to ink up a little bit here. What just happened? Okay, that's it. It's time to break out the expensive equipment. Where's the plate? See? My beautiful plate. Hey, Ori.
Hello again. Jenny, check your plate. Jenny, check your plate.
That would be like the absolute offense, right? To take my ugly plate, really? Come on. I'm going to bring in some more of that blue here from the sides, very lightly, because we have, we have a pop of blue. But if you notice, I'm just lightly bringing it in, very light, heavier on the edges.
Then Ori took your plate then.
Ori took my plate. Ori, stop it. Stop taking my stuff when I'm trying to craft. And we have enough here to do 2 shakers at least, if not 3. So if we want to make more, we can. All right, just a little bit to break it up. No, we need more.
Lisa, I think your pocket letter, you're doing really good on your pocket letter.
Is Lisa here?
She was here earlier.
Oh, was she?
You were talking earlier.
That was the other live, baby.
Oh. I need that Polaroid sandwich. Ori says.
Fine, I'll share. It's kind of dirty though, but sure, okay. It depends. What kind of sandwich are you having? I might want one. Then we can reach a deal. You give me half of your sandwich and I lend you the plate.
Ori's laughing at you. She said, LOL.
I actually had a sandwich for dinner, but
Lunch.
Lunch at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. But anyway, you know what I really want? A malt. Do not ask me why.
Malt.
It's been 48 hours. I am about to get in my car and drive myself to Dairy Queen because I'm just I feel like I'm pregnant. I just want a malt.
This one's yummy. Ham and cheese and tomato.
Tomato. She said the magic word. You know what I eat? We eat plain tomato sandwiches. That's how much we love tomato. Just tomato, salt and pepper, mayonnaise. Boom. Sandwich.
No, we put avocado.
We also put avocado.
Egg.
We love it with egg. Yes, I agree.
Right now.
Okay, this is enough blue, so I'm going to stop there.
At night, she's actually going to go to her car and start driving to Dairy Queen.
I am going to drive to Dairy Queen. What time they close? I don't know.
With her kids,
I hope they don't close at 10 o'clock because I might not make it. But seriously, I need a malt. Not I want, I need a malt. Why?
Sounds good, tomato. What did you say?
I love tomatoes. Don't you? Yeah. They're so yummy.
I know they're full of acid, but I like it.
I know. Now we're going to add a little bit of brown just on the sides. Mm-hmm. And again, we're going to cut some of this off. So some of it we're going to re-ink anyway. I just don't want to see that white border around it. Okay, so by just stressing it, by adding some ink, not only does it help it blend, but you can also hide.
Especially Jersey tomato? What's the Jersey tomato?
Jersey tomatoes? I don't know. Is there a difference? I mean, I'm from Jersey. I have no idea what a Jersey tomato is. Oh. Okay, so here we go. You guys ready to put this together? I hope. Let me know if you need more time, but all we're going to do is, of course, I'm going to start by gluing my paper onto this other piece just to strengthen the back.
These are so sweet.
Oh, they're sweet. I see. Sweet? I no, some of them are very acidic. Okay, so we're going to, and by the way, we are ordering another batch. We just finished ordering another set of the Petunia, yeah. Because they are flying.
Tomato from our backyard. My friend in Jersey don't know the quality.
Yeah, right? Who knows where they were from? That's funny. Okay, now, this is where we're going to start to think about what we're going to be doing. So we're going to, first of all, flip over, right, our piece. Now, I am fortunate enough that I can just use my die set, but let's not get all crazy and fancy. We're just going to go ahead and cut this to size. You're going to grab your acetate. You're going to grab your adhesive. Most of you who are our customers should very well already have your Cosmic Shimmer. Oh, God. Where is it? Did you take the Cosmic? Oh, wait, what? Oh, there it is. I almost panicked. Why? I'm not sure. Your Cosmic Shimmer acrylic glue. So break that out. I'm going to kind of guesstimate. You can just trace with a pen, but I'm just going to guesstimate and cut a big enough piece to cover it. Okay. So we're going to do this the easy way. Again, you can sit here and trace it with a permanent marker and cut it just to fit, but I'm not going to. I am going to simply adhere this on. You can also use your red score tape.
Yeah.
That's another alternative. You don't want to add too much adhesive. You want to have enough, but you don't want to add too much. And I'll tell you why. And it happens all the time, no matter how many times I do this. I've done it over and over a gajillion times, and it still sometimes happens.
Yep.
That I'll squeeze, I'll press down my acetate, and sure enough, the glue just kind of oozes. So I'm just going to check it to make sure I'm not excessive anywhere and I didn't get too close to the edge. And then when I'm happy with that, I'm simply going to bring my acetate piece and adhere it right on. That's it. Okay. And while that is drying, I'm going to continue to work over here. So the next thing I need to do is I need to create a barrier for my sequins. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab our foam strips, and we can either adhere to that or we can adhere to this. You know what? Let's do it the easy way so that it's a perfect fit. With that in place, I'm going to bring my scissors. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's see-through. It's, it's plastic. We're going to go ahead and cut the excess off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to stay on camera. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing.
I can, yeah.
You can? Okay, good. I'm just cutting off the excess. Again, not a lot of waste. As you can, I don't know, can you guys see? It's just a little bit of waste. It's not a lot. But it just makes it so you don't have to break out all kinds of stuff and try and get it right. And of course, if you have the die like I do, you can just use a die. But, it takes 5 seconds to do this by hand.
What time usually do you?
Okay. So there is our acetate window now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come back here and we are going to adhere our foam strips so that it is not visible, of course, through the window, right? So you see that you cannot see it through the window. It's pretty good. Yep. Okay. And we're going to snip. You don't want to leave any holes. If you leave holes, obviously, your shaker goodies are going to seep out. So make sure that you do match up your ends, okay? That they're touching.
Before we went live, that's why we were late. We were doing some candles.
Oh yes, Madison was making candles, homemade candles, guys. I love when she makes candles, and of course, I love them because they're homemade, they're organic, and I only get the healthy stuff because nobody wants to be breathing chemicals. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Golly, you made me jump.
Just don't try to grab something.
Okay, go all the way around. I'll show you here. They're touching, right? So nothing can escape from those corners. I'm going to add my last one now. Guesstimating about here. All right. A little too much, but pretty close, actually. That wasn't bad at all. Okay, so now my window is finished. See how easy this is? Like, it's really, really, really easy. Oh, yeah. Well, she made different ones, too. She made all kinds of fall ones. And then Michael customized one for himself. And so, yeah. It's going to smell great. I can't wait to burn some fall candles. Okay, and now all I'm going to do is drop my sequins here in the middle. Again, you decide how much or how little. I'm going to be kind of generous. Is that enough, actually? I might want more. No, that's enough, I think. Actually, that might be a little too much. Is it? Is it? Is it? Whatever. It's all good. And then let me see what else I want to add in there. How about some of those crystals? Hang on. Well, I have purple. That doesn't work. I have glass, but the wrong colors. I have green. Oh, the green's not bad, actually, guys. I might consider that. Where's my clear? Oh, on the table. It's right on the table. So these are micro beads, right? From Finnabar. And look at the green and then kind of check out the colors on there. See? A few green might be kind of nice to pop out those leaves. Of course, this is the beautiful clear glass beads. And they go with everything. And you can also dye them, by the way. These we used in a class that I taught for the mixed media Frank Garcia tags. And we used them in the shaker windows. They were so fun. So we could use that, but I think that kind of be lost. Why don't we add some green? Just to, because why not? To do something different. Oh man, where are my tools? This is why I make poor Christy cringe with my nails. Now, Maddie's just gonna have to do this the long way. Roger Dodger. Okay, we'll add a little bit of green. Just to, now I almost want to take out, whatever. I was gonna say, I might want to take out some of those other ones. Okay, just like that in the center. Can you guys see that? I'm gonna try and get all the beads towards the center because I don't want it. It's okay if it's anywhere but right where my adhesive is going to go, right? I don't want to have beads under that. So just take your time, brush it all in. And then we're going to remove our backing. Let me press down first. And using our hook tool, we are going to remove the backing like so. Yep, all the sides are gone. And now very gently, I'm going to stand up and try not to put my head in the way. Do my best to not be crooked and still get it all on there. And there, I have a shaker. I have a shaker. Easier than you thought it would be, right? So easy. Shaker, shaker. Press down, make sure we don't end up having a disaster. Leave a little hole and then shake it and everything goes flying. All right, I think I feel some little micro beads. So let me get those out of the way because that will irk me and my OCD. Okay. Shaker, cute, right? I agree, Tracy. So easy too. All right, so now we're just going to adhere our little bird on here. We can add even more dimension by popping him up if we want to. Don't have to, but we could. And then we can trim them off. I think I'm going to start by trimming off this bottom right here. It's too much. I don't want that much stuff on the bottom. I can even bring him down lower and completely forget that bottom border. I think that might be a good idea. Yeah. Before I do that, I want to decorate a little bit more on this and possibly on this as well. This one's going to go up here and we can decide how far we want that to come down. Oh, by the way, I should tell you, this is a small ATC, so it's no big deal. If you ever have an image, right, like this, and you're like, well, I don't want my sequins always sitting down here, it's just a waste, you can actually put a piece of tape, just like we did here, right, the foam adhesive. I could have put one across this way behind the image, and then that would stop. You understand what I'm saying? That would stop the sequins and the beads from not going past this point. So they will always stay up there. Okay, so that's another good tip but this is a small one, so I didn't care. Sometimes I made big shakers and you put images and you don't want to have all that dead space where, your beads will go into. It's just a waste. The micro beads, yeah, Finnabar. So I think in the store we have these sets, I'm pretty sure, which I love because you get like multiple different colors. I don't know what colors are available, but these are the micro beads. This is metallic, and this one is it the same? I might have two of the same. Maybe. Yep, I'm going to have to get rid of one because I have enough for sure. So if this one's not available in the store and you want it, do let me know because I'll set it aside for you. But it includes, I mean, I've had this forever. I've used it so many times. Actually, we're going to use it now, right now. Does it tell us what colors it includes somewhere? Nope. So it looks like a gold, a copper, a bluish black, like a gunmetal gray maybe, a rose gold, a what is that? A white gold, and then a silver. Okay. Gotta put this off to the side and put it back in the store because I don't need two. Okay, and what I'm thinking is, here's what I'm thinking. See here in the image, they actually make it look like it's got microbeads. Come on, focus. There, do you see it? So I think we're going to add some microbeads right what those microbeads are. Why not? Or why? Because we can. So let's see what color they used. Could be that. Nope. Yep, that's the one. Okay. So to apply this, very easy. All we need is some adhesive. Now, you want something that dries clear. So, you know, any of the stronger adhesives, because you do not want those little microbeads falling anywhere. I would recommend. So I'm going to go, let's go with Glossy Accents because we were working with it yesterday. So we might as well continue on that route. So first I'm going to pop this a bit. I'm going to cut it first. I want more of them. No. I think I'm going to cut straight across here. And shorten it. And I think that's pretty good. So cute. I like how they're almost like, you know, the way they kind of play with each other is just so stinking fun to do. It's almost like those fidget spinners. It just makes you happy. Hey, Dawn. Glad you're home safe and sound. All right, let's go ahead and pop this baby up. Now, this is where the foam dots, as I mentioned, when I'm feeling lazy, come in handy because I'm just going to use foam dots.
Hi, Dawn.
And pop the little birdie up. Press down, make sure they're well adhered. That just makes it easier for your hands to remove the backings. Oh, you know what we need to do? We forgot to re-ink. Remember I told you if we cut it, the same thing is going to happen with the flowers. We got to re-ink that edge. Oh, I'm glad, Vylene. Thank you so much for saying that. So easy, right? So fun. You can make shakers out of any line that you have. Any line will lend itself for beautiful shakers. And all the, all the pretty papers and everything you've got, we could have even gone this way. We could have gone horizontal. I don't know why I got it in my head that it had to be vertical. I don't know. Hang on, I'm trying to stay on camera and still be straight. Yeah, there you go. Not too bad. So now we have another level of dimension on it as well. Okay. But it's still not too thick. It's not too bad. Love it. Okay, let's finish off with our flowers and then we're going to finish by decorating those. I'm a thinking. I want to get those yellow ones in there. I think that's good. I think that's good. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to say that that looks good. I'm going to just cut across here, cut across here, and see what we got left. And that's what we're going to work with. Beautiful. Okay. Super adorable. We need to re-ink those edges. Again, do we want to add dimensional foam? We can. I'm thinking no, because I want to do bottom floor, second floor, third floor, fifth floor kind of a thing. So you've got all kinds of stages going on. If I make this the same as that, it just kind of takes away from the birds, in my opinion. So we're just going to glue this straight on to the top. Oh, thanks, Angel. It's cute, isn't it? It's just like, it's so much fun. These little projects, all of them have been so much fun every day. Honestly, I've been having so much fun making them because they're just tiny enough that, you know, you can knock them out in no time. I mean, I know it's taking me longer because I'm talking and especially when you come up with the concept. Now that I know what I'm doing, I would just do, the frames, the backgrounds, cut out some ephemera, get the shakers ready to go, right? Super easy. I want to add some of those beads, micro beads. So using glossy accents, this is the same one that we sell, the Tim Holtz one. I just pour it in here because, again, it gives me a very fine tip application. Let me switch glasses because I really want to get in there. I'm simply going to adhere. And last night I showed you how to prep this ahead of time so that your bottle never gets clogged, right? There. And I think I see some more here. I mean, we can add them wherever we want. It doesn't have to be what they say. But we'll just kind of follow a pattern here. How's that? So I'll show you where I put the glossy accents. Hopefully you can see where it's wet. See it like right there, right there, right there. And then all we need to do, well, hang on. I have to get my thing on me. We also carry these in the store. And a tiny bow would be cute in the corner. That would be adorable. We carry these trays in the store as well. So, and I think they come in a set of 3. And all I'm going to do is drop my beads in there or on there. And you're going to see what's going to happen. Oh, we could have put some of those beads in there. Doy, that looks so pretty. Well, see, that's why you need to make 2 or 3. Do you see how cute they look? Right? And I can even add some more because I see a little bald spot there. Press it down. Just make sure I'm filling up all the little bits. Okay. That looks good. Is that it? Is that where I had it? I think so. So you can see how cute those beads look, right? They give it yet another mixed media dimensional factor to yet something that's already quite dimensional. Okay. All right. Then let's put these away. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do some embossing. I might. What do you guys think? I want to do something with those leaves. Put that back. Put these back. I think that we need to do, well, it doesn't take up this huge mess we've made. Hang on. Can't even see my desk anymore. Oh, you like it? You need some? Sure. Let me add that to tonight's list. Annette. Skinny. You got it. Yes, ma'am. I will get some for you. Okay. I'm thinking I need to do something with those flowers or something. How do we feel about some embossing, some glazes? Or we can just use glossy accents. Or we could do dewdrops. Oh, wait, I just thought of something I want to do. Hang on. Let me first clean this. I showed you yesterday. Always burp it, right? Burp your bottle. And then just for safety precaution, grab a needle and kind of just clean the pipe and then cap it, and it will be there ready to go a year from now. Okay? So if you take those little details, and you just spend the 3 seconds, it will pay off in the long run. Hang on. Hello, we've got jewel drops. Ooh, and we even got some of these that we can add. We have different sizes. That's too big. That's overkill. Where's my tray? Are those too big? I think so. Not that size. Is that smaller? How about this one? And if not, we can just add the dewdrops ourselves. But I'm just thinking these might look so cute. And I should bring you guys in closer. No, ones are too big. The other ones are too small. So guess what? We're just going to make them ourselves. Because it's that simple. Let's go with, what is this one? This one is Limoncello. Hello. What was the name of the line? Is Cecilia. It's got lemons. It's perfect. Again, when we go to use these, when we're first using them for the night, or for that one crafting session, you want to tap to bring the product down, because if not, don't be shocked that you go to squeeze, you're doing fine, and all of a sudden you go, right? So let's go ahead and get all the air out, tapping it. Then we're going to do one run just to make sure it looks good. I just flipped it again. And then we're going to add our own drops. And I think I'm going to go with a large and a couple of smaller ones. See, again, we can choose our sizes. Now, I'm going to try and bring it up quickly so you guys can see the Hershey's Kisses. Come on, focus. Can you see the peaks? It's actually already come down. See the little, they're like mountains right now, but they used to look like Hershey's Kisses when I first did it. Don't panic. They are self-leveling. Another tip is just a light tap from the back will kind of help, but they will self-level. You don't really need to do that. Okay. So we've got, oh, it's so hard for this thing to focus. There, we've got cute little drops on there. I think I might add a couple of more. They're kind of pretty. Maybe another one here and another one there. And maybe even one here to kind of tie it all in, and another one there. And they're just little unexpected surprises that are going to create a great statement. Okay, I think we are done, guys. That was super easy, right? And we now have a super pretty baker card with lots of great dimension. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions for me, go ahead and jot them down. I mean, type them out, and I will be happy to. Oh, these were, by the way, jewel drops. Okay. So they are translucent. They're almost like glazes. They have a little bit of color, but not a whole lot. So if you're interested in those are also available in the store. Again, they're going to be semi-translucent with a hint of color. Thank you. Thank you. Here, I'll do a couple of swatches for you to kind of see. Oh, and you can write with them, by the way, if you want to. You know, again, not with my awful penmanship, but you know what I mean. And they will stay dimensional. So when they dry, they're going to be semi-translucent with a tint. With a hint of color. Okay. All right. Oh, thanks, Teresa.
Thank you.
Thank you, Annette.
Thank you.
Thank you, Deborah. All right, so now let's open up the next day, right? So we're going to set this off to the side. Let that dry. Don't worry about the mess. We'll clean it after. Oh, there's also acetate in the store if anybody's needing acetate. We have the A4 size. We also have the 12 by 12 size for bigger layouts. And different microns. So from like lighter to much thicker than this. So yeah, keep that in mind. Everything you've seen here, pretty much from the scissors down to the glues, it's all available in the online store. And of course, we would love to have your business. All right, let me clean up just a little bit. Bring back the calendar. And are we ready? Da, 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 da. Here we go. We're looking for number 10. So every night we open up the next day so that we can think about what we're going to do. So let's go because you guys got to help me. Here's number 10. Oh, it's a small one. Wait. Oh, I can't see. Where on earth is the opening? Wait, is this it? But why does it have a fold? No, that's 14. This is it. Why am I so confused right now? You know why? Because it doesn't have a tab. Oh, yeah, it does. It's right here. Hello. Number 10. Number 10. Woohoo. Here we go. Hint. Just saying hello. Yes. Another die. Oh, my gosh. Okay, we're getting totally spoiled, guys. We have gotten so many dies. It's not even funny. Ooh, the sky is the limit with this, man. We could do anything. Just saying hello. Let's see. Just saying hello. I know it's backwards because it's a die. We've got just saying hello, and it's a perfect size for an ATC. You are, yeah. If you're gonna get one, I would recommend that I have a small one. Let me start all over again. I have the small one that you see on screen. I got that one only for when I'm pretty much crafting here on camera because I don't want to bring out all the big machines. My original, which was the greatest advice somebody gave me, was the Big Shot. Okay. They said, don't start small. Everyone starts small. And within 3 months, they're looking for a bigger machine. And they were right. So I'm glad I got it. That cuts up to 6 inches. However, if I had known, well, this wasn't even out at that time, the SACsSwitch, which is the electric one, and it cuts up to 12 or 9 inches. It's huge. I don't know. The machine's not huge, but the plates are big. Let me go get the plates so I can tell you.
Get the plates. Get the plates. Get the plates. Get the plates.
So like I said, this is the machine. It's not huge, but it's amazing. This is the SACsSwitch.
It's a nice machine.
It is amazing. These are the plates, which I think are 9 inches actually, not 12. Yeah, they're 9 inches. If you're going to invest in this. I love the compartment here for the washi and stuff for when I'm die cutting. Of course, mine is filthy because we use it all the time. But I highly recommend the switch. It's
the big shot cuts the dies, does it physics?
The Big Shot will cut steel dies, does the SACsShipping, does the Big Shot switch. The steel rule dies, like the old ones.
Okay, thank you for your suggestion.
Yes, of course. Really, honestly, I'm telling you. And we have them on sale, by the way. If you're going to make the investment, I highly recommend that you just get what you need that's going to set you up for the next, whatever, 10 years, and not have to switch.
Christina says the rescue Santa for that.
That's right. It is well worth it. And the price that we have it for is amazing. So, it's not a huge leap where you're like, oh my God, I need a kidney to get one. No. So yeah, I highly recommend. The steel rule dies. I've never tried.
No.
It's got a clearance of, I'm sure if I look for the instructions, it probably would tell me. I hate this ruler. I can't find my other one.
Nope.
It's got a clearance of 1.5 inches. So let me get an old steel rule.
I have the full size Gemini, Audrey says.
Man, now we're reaching into the volts for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it will. It will definitely cut the steel rule dies. I would probably just use maybe one of the plates. I'm sure there are videos on it, but yes, it will most certainly fit. Good question. Never tried it.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
So that way, you are not limited, right? So if you want to cut like some of the dies that we carry and that are out there to make journals and stuff like that, I mean, they are like 9 inches wide, right? So you want to get a platform that's going to not limit you as to what you can buy. You'll see a lot of times, even during our sales, where I'll bring out an amazing die set, right? And I'll say, hey guys, check out this die. And some people will ask, how wide is it? Because they know right off the bat, they bought a small machine and they are limited.
You have the cutters on the website?
It should be. Unless they all sold out.
Is it a Gemini electric? What you said?
Yeah, Geminis are electric.
Yeah, I think so.
Big. Oh, let's type switch. Switch. Yeah. And it's on sale. I told you. Here, let me show you. In case you want to look for it later. Ooh, there it is. It's on sale from $350 down to $275. The beautiful Big Shot switch. And here's a video in case you also want to watch it. And it might even address the question you're asking. So anyway, you can watch. Oh, see? They are showing you different sandwiches, I think. Anywho, feel free to check that out. Okay.
Mom says I have the Big Shot.
Yeah, I have the big shot. That's the first one we got.
Gemini really would rather have an electric machine do it all.
Well, when we first started, I got, like I said, somebody was nice enough, and I did ask in multiple groups that this is when we started crafting.
Sure, Donnie.
People said to us, I asked a question: if you were to start, where would you start? Like what? And the one advice that multiple people gave us was, don't go too small. You will regret it. Within 6 months, you're going to find yourself how limited you are, and you're going to have to, you're going to want to trade up, and now you're stuck with a smaller machine. And I was like, you know what? Let's just do it.
Johnny says, okay, throw that in my box, please.
So this is our first ever, ever. It's the Big Kick. It's a manual one. You can see, look at the poor handle. Like whatever decorative thing was on here, it's like literally peeling off, because we use this beast for 8 years. I cannot even tell you how many thousands of die cuts. Okay. Of course, we've gone through multiple plates. And if you notice, even this has been loved and used so much that even, the thing that's supposed to be hinged, the hinges are off. And yeah, it's just a hot mess. But it still does the job. But it is a crank machine. And I have found that
it's hard for my hands.
It's hard for both of our hands at times. And, depending on how many dies you're going to do, you might be like, oh my God, like why? Whether when you have an electric machine, you just lay all your different colors and just one run, right?
I still have my cut up and
diamond press. Yeah.
Diamond press.
Do I want to get rid of this? The answer is no. And do you know why? Because it still does a job from time to time. And then B, I used to be able to bring it here on camera, but see how big it is? That's why I don't use it so much. It takes up everything. But also, if the power goes out, and I know that's far-fetched, but hey, if the power goes out and I want to die cut, I want to have this as a backup. So that's why. And then the last one we acquired was actually backwards. We went from the biggest there was at that time was this one, to now the Switch, which is even bigger. That's my favorite now, by all means. And now I bought a little one just for here, for on screen. For the desk. Yeah, for lives. That's it. So I kind of went backwards. But that's because, the nature of our business is different, right? If you're not really
John says, throw it in my box, please.
A Switch? Sure. You got it. Donnie Switch.
Don't they go back in the box though?
All right. Same advice on scoreboard. Yes, same advice on the scoreboard. Do not go small. Get yourself a nice 12 by 12 where you can score 12 by 12 pages. If you don't, you're going to end up sizing up. I guarantee you. Now, do I have a smaller scoreboard? Yeah, I have my Lisa Horton, which is, like a 9 by 9, but I still have my 12 by 12. Or better yet, get the all-in-one, right? To this one.
I've been waiting for that also. I've been waiting for that a long time. Thank you, Donnie says.
By all means, this is amazing. I opened this while we were away on hurricane mode when we had to travel, and I've had it forever. And I just I had the other tool, so I didn't open it yet. Man, I was like, why didn't I open this first? So this has got a stamping platform. So it's a version of this one that you see me use all the time, right? Now, this one's bigger, but not huge, right? So you're not dealing with a big old platform. You can take it off and just work without it. It includes your trimmer, right? It includes your scoreboard. And again, see, you've got a 12 inch one here. It includes the extender arm, so you can go actually bigger than a 12. You can go, well, this is 14. That's where it stops counting, but really, you can go all the way out here.
Yeah.
Like, if you need to trim something this ginormous, you can. You know, it'll go on forever and ever. So you can do posters, right? So, it includes your, well, I don't know. I know, but the pink is not the same price. We have it. This one's also on sale, by the way, but in the teal color. It can do, you know, it's got your stamp and press, right? It can make the tabs. It can do scoring. It can do envelopes. Yeah, it has the envelope punch and notches. It's got the tag maker to make the angles. It's got the banner maker. It does the bows. It does the pom-poms, and it does the tassels. Like, it does it all. And it has here. Well, here's your tool, one of the tools. Here are the tools to make the tassels and the whatchamacallit, the bows, right? And and it's got a corner rounder too. I forgot. So it's got the envelope notcher maker. It's got the
envelope.
Yeah, I said envelope. The corner rounder, and then you've got your awesome tool with all the measurements. What am I sitting on, a block? With all of the measurements, explaining to you if you need an envelope. That's, you know, yeah, the tab maker. Yeah. So, you know, and you can see the banner, and it's so cool because the little grooves actually lock in place. See, they lock right in place. So then this doesn't move. And then, but that's the other thing. It's magnetized. Isn't that cool? So not only do you have those magnets, but you also have, they've included, oops, wrong way. Oh, and it's got all your instructions here on the back also on how to do it. Like step 1, do this, step 2, but it also includes the additional magnets too to hold down stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, and the stamping thingy. Exactly. I mean, it's everything. I literally took one tool and I could do it all. Everything. I could have done banners, envelopes, you know, you name it. Yeah. Stamping. Scoring. The whole shebang.
That's a big tool though, for one thing.
Everything is compact into one, Madison. It's amazing. So if you've been thinking about footprint and how much room you have, and you don't have room for all of those, and you want to invest into a tool that is going to pretty much do everything and then some you'll ever need, this is your baby. This is called the All-in-One, I think. No, the Works. The Works All-in-One. It's I think we still have some. Let's take a look.
Or he has one in dark blue.
Ooh, yeah. Cool. The Works. Oh, are they gone?
The Works.
No.
They're gone.
Let's see. All in
one tool.
One. Please don't be gone. Please don't be gone. Uh-oh, Bernard?
Yeah.
Are they all sold out? The Works? I'm not finding them. You know what? Maybe you had only listed X amount?
You think so?
Yeah, I'll see what I have, but we should have at least 2.
All right, Bernie's saying we have at least 2 probably. And how much were they? Do you remember?
I believe on sale for 50, but they will never come back at that price.
Okay, so he believes they were 50 or thereabout, but they will never come back at that price. So if anybody wants those 2, no pressure. I'm just sharing with you. Fact is the fact that when we buy again, the price has gone skyrocket on these guys. So if we bring them back, they're gonna come back at a regular price, like $75 or whatever they were.
Sure, Rhonda. Manny, please do you have the refill for the Versified Clear ink?
No, but I can get it. Yeah, let me write it down. I'll get it for you. No worries. Rhonda, Versifine, refill,
Falling leaves.
fallen leaves. You got it. Actually, we need to bring those. Those are the new colors. I need to bring the refills. I got the
Thank you,
pads.
Melissa.
You're welcome. I got the pads and I didn't get the refills, which
Well,
is
no.
not like me.
Now it's like you're 80.
Yeah, they're like $80, and we have them for like 50, and that's why they all flew last week. But Bernie says he believes there's still 2 more in reserve. So if anybody wants to score it at that price, by all means, claim it. Because after that, it will be teal. It's not pink. Okay. Oh, actually, I have a class. We're gonna do a craft along.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide if I want to do it
What?
public, or I might do it for everyone. I have a class that we're going to do in which we are going to use this thing, pretty much every tool. I think the only thing we're not making are pom-poms and tassels.
Nope.
I'm trying to think. We're using the banner, we're using the tab, we're using the cutting board, we're using the scoreboard, we're using the platform. I think we're using just about everything, but the pom-pom and the tassel maker.
Please, Audrey says please.
Please, what?
With praying hands, she wants you to do it.
Oh, wait, I missed something. I'm sorry, Andre, I missed it. All I see is please. Maddie, would you like, Maddie, you like me? You're like me, Maddie. I like having different choices. I didn't see a question. I'm sorry, Andre. Let me know. Don't and I know it's hard. I got to remind folks. I know you're thinking, well, you were just talking about it. Here's the way it happens. And Ori can kind of pitch in on this one. And it's funny because we'll have a conversation with you, right? And then we'll have a conversation with you. And then we'll keep talking about the next subject. And then you guys are like 25, 30 seconds behind us. And so you'll say blue. And we're like, blue what? What are you talking about? It was something we spoke about 30 seconds ago. So always give us a little more reference. Oh, yeah. We're going to do it. I'm trying to remember. I started the project. I'll have to restart it again because now I don't remember. But I wish I could show you. We're going to make a super cool card holder, album holder, which we're going to use, like I said, all the tools. I know we're using the tab, the corner rounder. I know we're using the banners. I know we're using the tag angle cutter.
Stamping.
We're using the stamping tool. Actually, no, we probably won't use the stamping tool because everyone's will be, well, we could use it. We're going to use the scoreboard. We're going to use the trimmer. What else is there? Yeah, I think we use like 90% of everything that this machine does.
For everyone?
For everyone, I think so. We'll see, Andre. No promises though, because that takes a lot of time. And as much as I love to share, obviously we also need to make sure that,
everyone gets one.
That we also take care of those that are also in the academy. But I will certainly try. And if worse comes to worse, what I'll probably do is maybe do it live. We'll do it live. So anybody who bought the works from us will definitely get invited. And then I'll make it available in the academy anyway. So then both sets of people can get it. Those that purchased it and those who are in the academy. So that might be the way to go, my friend. But you have to give me probably a couple of months because, wow, we still have a lot of sequins. We can make more. Because Christmas is rolling around and we've got a lot of stuff that we're going to be doing for Christmas. A lot of stuff. We have a lot of classes coming up. Yep, a lot of craft alongs coming up. Like every Sunday is booked already.
And
Seriously.
for Christmas, we're gonna be having maybe ham for Christmas.
She's always thinking about food. She's like, we're having ham for Christmas. like we never have ham, right? Okay, sure. All right, my friends, it is 9:30, so let's skedaddle. Unless somebody has any questions for me, I just finished today my 21 days of fairies. Ooh, what 21 days of fairies? I have been missing every Sunday, Ori, because every Sunday we have classes. I'm booked every Sunday now. I am so bummed about missing your lives.
And that's a surprise.
You're doing 21 days of fairies?
You just did one like
Yeah, you and Halloween are like
Sunday.
this. I can't believe you are not all over the Halloween thing. So what's up with that? And where's your pocket letter? Pocket letters. Don't forget. All right, lovelies. Day 9 done, right? Super fun little gorgeous shaker card. I will take some still photos and put them up, of course, in the Facebook group. And then tomorrow we're going to be working with the new 3 little dies. I mean, this could be anything. Honestly, the sky is the limit on that one. So I guess I'll just find some pretty paper. And thank you, Dawn.
Thank you.
Um,
Don't we have a class on Sunday too?
We have class on Sunday. Yeah, we do. What class do we have? What's coming up? Paper Rose. How exciting. So this coming Sunday, we have Paper Rose. Okay. So get your Paper Rose ready because we're going to get our crafting on. Now, I need to add today's paper lines. Does anybody remember the 2 little birdie lines that we did today? Who wants a ticket in a jar? Help me out. What were the 2 fairy? No, little birdies. It was something shabby chic, I think. And it wasn't fairies. We did fairies yesterday or the day before.
Cindy knows.
Birdie Berry?
Rhonda says it.
Birdie Berry?
Is that the one?
Birds and Berries? What was the name of it? For the love of Pete.
You showed something berry. Jenny says.
Shabby Chic Bouquet. Hang on. Shabby
Chic bouquet.
Chic Bouquet.
Rhonda says, Raylene says, do you have anything with our ATC size for your pocket letter creation?
Hang on 2 seconds. I'll answer that question in 2 seconds. What is the name of that one?
Flower something.
Birds and Berries. Cindy was right. Birds and Berries. Okay, so Cindy gets a ticket in the jar. Hang on, let me get Cindy a ticket. And Ori said Shabby Chic Bouquet. Yes. Okay, so those 2 get tickets, right? Because the first one to say Birds and Berries was Cindy B. And the first one to say the Shabby Chic was Ori. Yay, you guys got ticket in the jar. How did you cheat? You replayed the video. That's not called cheating. How did you cheat?
I don't know.
Why no ticket?
If I didn't want a ticket.
No, that is helpful. That's exactly what I was going to say. Who wants to go rewatch the... You went to look back? Yes, thank you guys. Okay, so now you have 4 lines that you can use for the little birdie. I might do 1 or 2 final lines tomorrow for you to choose from, and that is all for little birdie. Okay, so stay tuned. Again, Paper Rose, have your Paper Rose ready on Sunday. This might be a completely just live class. So I will either send emails with the Zoom link and
Instructions.
the supplies, or I'll just make it open and post on YouTube and give you the supplies that you'll need. Okay. So stay tuned.
Riley was asking a question.
Oh, sure. Sorry. What was the question, Rylene? Do you always use the ATC size for all of your pocket letter creations? Yes. Well, it is exactly what it is. Pocket letters are exactly that. It's a page that holds 9 ATCs. They're always 2.5 by 3.5. You can't fit anything bigger in here. So, you're kind of limited to that size. Could you go smaller? Probably, but pocket letters include, in order for it to be a pocket letter, it has to have 9 pockets filled, just like this. Okay? Let me know if that makes sense, if I'm answering the right question. So whether you make individual pieces like these that we're making, right? I have to wait for this one to dry tonight, and then that will go in that pocket. Or you do a continuous one like we've done, see, like these. This is more of a, full page kind of a thing. Some of these are pretty blank. So of course, if I was to swap this, what I would do is I would make sure that the pockets on the back are filled as well. This one, you can use these individually as well. Same thing here. Now this one is kind of neat because what we did was, I don't know if you noticed, we miscut. So then we made like a puzzle jigsaw piece out of it. This one is all individual ATCs from the 3/4 design tuck in place.
Yeah.
And then decorated the outside. And then Madison's beautiful Harry Potter inspired pocket letter. Again, these are all individual ATCs, but with a theme, right? So they can have either a full page or individuals with a theme, or these I haven't finished, man. These are all little cards. Every one of them is just a little card. But I have to finish decorating it.
Or you said I struggle with pocket letters.
Here's one from Steampunk Spells. Each one of these is individual, right? But collectively, they're from one collection. So that makes it easy. And then, I made this one from this past week's class. Not sure what it's going to be yet, but we were working on this technique in class last Sunday. So we'll see what it turns out to be. So yeah, Riley, they could be, a collective. They could be a specific line. They could be a specific theme. They could be done from a 12 by 12, or they can just be individual. I mean, that's awesome. I would love if also I got like one hot air balloon, one flower, one bee, one of this, one of that, like a smorgasbord of techniques.
Or you always struggles with pocket letters.
Love ATC for Canadian. No, can do. Yes, you can. Do a Halloween one. I guarantee you'll rock it. You will rock a Halloween one.
Good night, Rhonda.
Yeah, you have your products. Yes.
Good night,
Rhonda. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. I will see you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Thank you.
And then again at 8 for day 10. All right. Thank you so much for joining us.
Have a nice
We'll
night.
see you tomorrow. Bye.
Take care.
Which one was Paper Rose? Is the Rainbow. Did I not write it? I did. Oh God. See? Now you know why I have OCD. Paper Rose Rainbow Garden. I put it in the classes and workshops.
Good night, Annette.
So you can just check them off. So Rainbow Garden. Get it ready. I'll give you supplies, but make sure you find that line between now and then. If you put it away already, bring it back out. Put it in your classes, upcoming classes box, okay? All right. I will see you all tomorrow. Good night. I love you. Email me if you guys have questions. Bye.
Bye.